Good morning everybody and welcome to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, where in the last episode we took on the drone base, and after about an hour and a half we killed it. Okay, we actually killed it. It kind of really difficult. Now the core was down in this corner here, down in the left hand corner. So if you're wondering where the core was, it's down there about 4 or 5 levels down, and it's through combat still. So be prepared for a long fight. It's not easy fights anymore, not by half. So we've been upgrading the cab here. You can see now that we've got a couple of bits here where we've got disassemble. This is 250 hit points, but this one that we've upgraded is 1,000 hit points. Okay, so we put it on here to upgrade. Okay, and we need some glass plates. Now also you can't upgrade anything that is damaged, so you do need to make repairs. So do make sure that everything is repaired in the cab area here, so there's no damage. And this is where the text comes into play. Sorry, textures comes into play, because you can see them so much better. So we need to go make some glass. So let's go off. Our engines off? Yes, our engines are off. And we also want to make an LCD today, just so we can put it on. So we got it something nice like that, because they are kind of nice. Okay, so we got this here. So first of all, we're going to make where are we? Devices, a LCD screen. Okay, nice and easy one to do that. We do need to put in our loot as well. Okay, because there's no point in putting loot in there. Now hardened steel, we've now actually got hardened steel in there, but you still see that we can't make hardened steel. Okay, you cannot make hardened steel. It's just not here. Even with all the options off, there's no hardened steel here. Okay, if you can only get hardened steel if you make combat blocks, but to make combat blocks you need hardened steel. So I don't know if that is a default. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have half in here. Okay, for when you do upgrade. And we also managed to get an epic sniper rifle. So the range on this compared to a normal sniper rifle, if we bring up the sniper rifle here, so a normal sniper rifle is 500 meters. Okay, epic is 600 meters, so you get an extra 100 meters there. Current durability is 400, 200, so it's 12. Uses the same ammo. Damage is 350. Normal is 240. Damage multi-head is 5. Damage is 5 on the multi-heads. Magazine capacity is 10. Normal is 6 on here. Mass 5 kilograms. Mass 5 kilograms. Range, like I said, 600. It's 150 rounds per minute, and you get 120 rounds per minute on the sniper rifle. Standard reload time is 3.2 seconds. Reload time on here is 3.3 seconds. Slightly longer to reload, but if you compare those faster firing rate, that's really not too much. So we're actually going to carry the epic sniper rifle now, so we can show you the sniper rifle. This is the epic one. Okay, so this is the epic sniper rifle here. Not much difference to the other one, but like I said, you can zoom in a lot better with that. Okay, and like I said, it uses the same. So you press reload, it's gone 10 bullets anyway. So we do like the epic bits instead, so we put the T2 bits and pieces in here, and we need to take this stuff out. Like I said, we need to go and sort our loot out, because that is a big problem that we've been having, is that we've not been having time to do that. Let's just check the fuel before we do. We've got 43 minutes. Is it minutes or is it hours? Right, so anyway, so we need to now make some components. We need to make some glass here. So we're going to put 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 units of glass. I might not need all that, but you know, hey, it doesn't hurt to have extra. So metal pieces in there, so all of those in there. We've got 3 glass there, raw plastic. I'm just trying to see what is, like I said, if they had this cleaned up, where we could have a clean up button, it would be so much better. I mean, they did so much work on it, and to me they kind of would have done a lot better on the basic side of things. Now my ammo, I normally put my ammo with the gun that I'm using, except for the rockets, because the rockets, you might have 25 here, but you know, you kind of do need a lot of them. And again, look, we've got this. I wish we could break that down, but you can't. It's just one of those. So we're going to take this 30 glass here, and that there, because now look, we've got zirconium ore and we've got sathium ore. So the other thing that I want to have a look at for the capital vessel here, you can see it's a little bit bugged out here. Okay, its devices is, I'm looking at these, okay, and is thruster blocks medium, is that we still need flux coils. So if we look at the components here and we look at flux coils, that's a power coil, that's a flux coil, sathium ingots and silicon ingots. So we need to have a look at, if we take this sathium ingot out there and take that out there, because I do try to keep them in some sort of order here. Okay, so we've got zirconium there and we've got sathium there. So we're looking for these yttrium ingots, okay, and what was it? No, it wasn't power cores, it was flux coils with sathium ingots and silicon ingots. Now we have silicon, we have quite a lot of silicon, but we don't have a lot of sathium, okay, which is that one. So and we're going to go up into space, I think, today, and we're going to go up there. I'm just waiting for one of my sponsors to come online, because he wants to watch when we go up into space. Now the other thing that we're going to be doing today is, I always like to keep a little bit of the pellets in here. Actually, I don't need the pellets because I've got that ore there. So let's just put these back here. Because this one over here, this constantly makes us fuel, okay, and this is what we want. We want the pellets now, okay, and you can see that we have quite a lot of pellets, and that is because we are doing is it we're doing different fuel? Yes, we're doing different fuel. So basically I need these pellets constantly made, so I'm turning all of this stuff into this. So we're going to be taking one of these, okay, and you can't do it in a normal constructor. You need the advanced constructor for this, because what you're doing, you're putting those in there and you're making these hydrogen fuels, okay, these hydrogen bottles, yeah, and you need 50 pellets and 10 hydrogen pellets, and this is why you need to be aware that you need quite a lot of stuff, even if you're not doing base stuff. You still need it. So we're going to get rid of the rock dust in there, and we're going to do that. So we need to go and check our hydrogen a little bit later on. Like I said, this is the epic rifle here. So we're going to change before we're going to go and do the upgrades, because that will take a few bits and pieces to do. Okay, I still haven't found out why this is not sealed. Okay, when we go to N here and we go show oxygen, you can see it is not sealed. You can see that this one is sealed, okay, but you can actually see that this side now is not sealed because we got kind of a lot of damage, okay, when we was doing that. So we're going to be doing some different front today. We're going to be changing the way that we have our front, and this is all the bits and pieces that you've got to remember here. Okay, so you can see that we are pretty heavily damaged. Look, okay, pretty heavily damaged. So you need to remember that these are done, and this we're going to be changing. Okay, we're going to be putting this on the side here, so we're going to actually be coming into the side and around, or we might just leave it there, we don't know, because to replace those with what we get back from loot is not too bad. So you can see we're pretty shot up. So I don't think it's this one, is it? No. So where's our loot box? Oh, let me get a little bit more better comfortable than what I normally am. So this is our loot box. Okay, so we can have a look and see what we got. So we've got electronics, all of this stuff is here. I think in the future they're going to be automating it. Now we've got money cards. Now money cards are great, but that's only going to give me 156 credits. And when you go and have a look at the top stuff at the top, it's kind of crap. So we've got Empyrion here, cobalt, all of these nice little ores here. We've got some of these. It's again, people have been asking to, you know, refine these to get some stuff. Hardened steel there, which we're going to want. All of those, crushed stone, rock dust, some of those there. We're going to put on the drill turret today because, like I said, we're going to be going up in space. Steel plates here. What else? Raw plastic. So that's what we're going to do for now, and we're just going to go down our bits and pieces here. We're going to see what we got. So this is silicon. So we've got any silicon? Yes. Okay, this is magnesium. Yep, that's magnesium, if I can remember what my ores are. So we've got cobalt ore here. The cobalt is blue, so it should be this one. Yeah. Okay, so Empyrion ore is green. I don't think we have one for Empyrion. I know we have one for iron ore here. Okay, and we have one for copper. This is crushed stone. Now again, a lot of people have been asking me, why do you keep the crushed stone? And the reason we keep the crushed stone is because when we go and make a base, or we make a blueprint, because we're happy with the base, you will need crushed stone because we make it out of concrete. It's just easier than making it out of constant metal. We do have a green one here. This is copper. Okay, so that's copper there. So we need one here for, well, probably don't need one for Empyrion at the moment because it's not a big one. Okay, it's not a very big one, but we probably will do when we go and mine it, especially Sathium. Sathium is gold, so that's probably going to be a yellow cargo box. Now the reason that we're shot up and got no oxygen here, because we have lost windows. I mean, look at that damage. I mean, wow, we've even lost a door, look. Yeah, and that is just fantastic damage there. And this is where you have to decide, okay, do I put the doors at a slight angle? Yeah, so I can slightly fly here, or do we keep it as is and just replace it? Because because I don't want to get this damaged. This is something else that you've got to remember. You can obviously put in a double door, so if they take the one door out, you still got a sealed door, but we massively have to repair this. I don't know what the damage of this is. This is it's only, oh, hit points is 1,100. Okay, so it's going for the core of these little ships and stuff like that. And again, I wish they would make J the default button as on, not off. So we're going to go and do that. Get some first aid there. Right, so we're going to go upstairs. I do want to do a little bit of work on those two sections here, so we do need to do that as well, because I want to make them the same as this, because it just matches. Okay, but yeah, not too sure why that's not a sealed room. Right, okay. So yeah, we put everything in this one because we just, where you can, put your loot in the right place, because you don't want to use stuff. You don't want to use your ore if you've got stuff that you know, you can get away with. You know, if you've got loot, use it. So you can see Estrium there, yeah. So can of beans there, put that there. So these go into the cooking section. Okay, and again, I want to have a look at some other stuff here. So this is raw fibers and stuff. I don't think we need any of those anymore. I think we've got everything done. So it's upgrade time. Okay, and this is what we're going to be doing today, mainly to start off, and then I want to go upstairs. So the first thing you do, you're going to right click and you're going to go to upgrade, and you say, right, okay, we're upgrading this window, and you can see, okay, it's upgraded here. As long as you've got the components, okay, you just shoot it and it will upgrade the whole lot. So this gives us a lot more structure. Okay, now to upgrade the front here, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to shoot it once. Okay, so I'm not too sure what that one upgraded up to. I think that upgraded to the that's hardened steel, and now it's combat steel. Okay, so that's all combat steel. I'm going to be doing 2 combat steels all the way along here. So even here where you can't, where you're not going to see it much, okay, you've got, like I said, you've got to repair it. You've got to repair all of these. Make sure your guns are repaired. So you've got to do this after every battle, because if you don't repair, you'll get a little bit comfortable, and then when you go into a fight, you're going to lose your ship. It's that simple. Get into the habit of doing it. Okay, check your turrets here. Now I did have a word on the forums about the targeting system, okay, and basically the guns, these guns are not 100% accurate when they're taking out base guns. It's the base guns can have 100% accuracy, but a CV guns cannot have 100% accuracy. There's a lot of arguments about that, saying, oh well, CV should not be allowed to do planet side and stuff like that. And my argument is, if they allow it, why are we able to use planet-side guns? Okay, if you don't want us to use planet-side guns, don't let us use planet-side guns. That's my argument, and that's what I'm sticking to. So we're now going to go into the upgrade. So you're going to see that you need 5 hardened steel per block, and it goes to the hardened steel. Now hardened steel, if you look at it and you go to repair, is 1000 hit points. If you upgrade it again to combat steel, which is that, okay, to repair that is 2000. So it's worth doing it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, spend the time doing it, okay, because at the end of the day, you know, it's going to help your ship out a lot more than only having 500. Okay, and you're going to do that, like I said, 2 blocks thick. Okay, so it's saying that I've got to repair that. Two blocks thick will be okay. Trust me, you will need it upgraded. Right, so we don't really need to worry about the upgrade here. You can upgrade the blocks, but don't forget, these become heavier. Okay, these become heavier. Right, so we're now looking at damage, where the damage are, especially on this side. So we've got to repair, do the same thing on this side. So you can see we lost a block here. Okay, so I do know that we've got a few combat steel blocks here. So there we go, we'll put that one in there. And again, check your guns. we're going to go upgrade. Broken leg. Every time you fall off, broken leg. Come on, I just repaired all this. Right, so we have all of those done. This is the last one here. So that's all the front guns done. So they now got a heavier target to come in and try and kill. So the next thing is your this is to make sure that this is protected. Now I do know there's no upgrade available because I covered it all, so yeah, kind of difficult for them to take that out. So the next thing is we're going to go downstairs and we're going to, well, we're just going to jump off actually. Have I got any blocks on me? No. Oh, we'll sort that out later. Right, so the next thing that we're going to be looking at is where are the guns shooting. So you can see all the hardened blocks up there. So the first thing is we're going to take this off. Okay, so we just need to jump up there. Because it's slightly in the wrong place. And it doesn't have the reach that I want. Right, okay, so we're going to put our gun back on now. And that's now in the proper place. Now, we're actually going to be making a change to the gun here, to this part here, and the reason being is on that is because we're going to be putting in the mining drill gun, and we're basically in the wrong place for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off here. Okay, we're just going to jump up there. See if we can get to jump up there. Okay. Reload that. Right, so that's what we're going to be taking out there. Right, so we've took that out, okay, because the gun that we're going to be putting in, and I didn't bring it. What a bloody idiot. What an idiot. Now I know I've got one, so I'm not going to make another one. Just going to find out where I put it. I want those as well. Our drill turret. Now don't forget, this drill turret is only operational in space. Right, so, and this probably will get damaged, but this is just where you need it. Okay, and it's just going to go there, right, literally there. Now the range of that drill turret, okay, I can't remember what the range of these are, but if we just sit in there and we look at the devices here and we look at the range here, drill turret, the range is 30 meters, which it is really kind of not that much. Okay, and don't forget, when you access it, you can't have it mine automatically. You have to access this. So this is why we took off the blocks here, because we wanted to make sure that we could fit it in the right place. So we've got hardened steel blocks here. We're going to put these back in. Okay, like so. Now we also have the option now to kind of move these feet, and I probably do want to move them, but it's like, where to? and I think we're going to have them out front here a little bit. Okay, because I want a front entrance. Okay, and this is the problem that you've got to overcome. You've got to think about where do I have them? Where do I have the front feet? How much damage do I need to take? And because, like I said, this is, I wouldn't say it's just for show, but it's more of so the front doesn't sink. Okay, so that one's right there. That one's right there. Right, so we can now take this one off, and don't forget, because we don't need that, we're going to deconstruct it. Okay, and then you can switch your gun, and you're going to go not that one for a start. You're going to disassemble that one. Okay. Now remember, your core is currently exposed. How do we know our core is currently exposed? Because this here, okay, is the core. This is where we know where our core is, because we did that. If we take this out here, see, we've got the core there. Okay, so this is where now we start seriously upgrading this, because we need this protected. So we're going to put the steel block there. Okay, and we're now going to upgrade all of this. Okay, needs repair first. Repair. Okay, now don't forget, because you're going to get front attack here, you're going to want that there. Now because you have taken over that site, that's yours now. So if you run out of steel plates, you can just come back to this drone base here and just carry on harvesting it. Okay, the reason that we're not is because I've got any steps. So that's going to be the door there. You see, I'm just trying to think of, yeah, kind of. We'll have a look. Do we need to have this? I want to have a look at disassembling some of this. Because basically, I don't need it. I'm not going to have it there. I said that's the core bit there. see, where are we? Yeah, we take all of that off. Right, so that's there. Okay, so we're going to make the entrance here anyway. And we're going to have 28 there. So that goes there. Right, that will go there. That will go there. Do I want to repair the guns underneath, or can I do them when I'm landed on the planet? I think we can do it when we're landing on the planet. So we're going to have a door here. Okay, so we don't really need anything there, so I'll just put a block there and a block there. And then we can upgrade. Right, so you can see that we're now out of hardened steel blocks. Okay, so let's put that and that in there. That's where loot time comes in. So again, make sure that you deconstruct. Oh, did we run out of things, or no, we ran out of the energy, not the what's the name? Fucking thing. Yeah, I know I've got a broken leg again. Right, so we are actually on upgrade still, so and like I said, that is where your biggest hit points is going to be. So this is where you've got to look at how do you repair sections that you can't get to. Now there's quite a few bits and pieces that you can do here. Okay, you know that you can put blocks here to get to the edges here, and this is all about being able to get to your edges. So this is why I normally do the blocks when I need to repair. Okay. Right. So all of this front here we need to upgrade. And upgrade this as well. This is your walkway. You don't really want that getting damaged. Repair it first. Okay. Alright, so we ran out of plates now. We've now run out of plates, so let's repair. Right. So now we go off. And now we start the looting. Right, so don't forget you want deconstruct, because you want the steel plates. Now again, like any thing, show structural integrity when you dismantle, because this will help you decide where the weak points are. Okay. Okay, so we've still got that, so you can see that we've still got a lot of structure here that we can take down. A lot. And this is why POIs now take so long to take down, because they're all made out of combat steel. Yeah, so this is why you need a good amount of ammo with you. Okay, so we'll Right, okay, so let's see how much we got there. we've got 336 there. Now the CV, you'll see it's all in red, which means it's going to fall apart, but because it's a CV and it's a ship, it's actually not going to fall apart. So take that off there. So back up we go. Okay, and go to upgrade. Okay, and now to disassemble this. We're now going to drop down, and we're going to do that. Okay, and now I need to go inside, so we need the door and we need some stairs. An update is loading. Right, okay, so what we'll do is we'll do the episode and we will do the update as well. We'll just finish off the ship and we will then get the update done. So let's see, we need, like I said, we need CV. It's always best to have everything on CV clicked, so you're not going to click the wrong item. So we're going to have a normal door here. You could actually have an automatic armored door, which probably, yes, we will have. We'll have one of those. This will be our first armoured door. So we're going to need another hangar doors. Again, not worried about losing the hangar doors. Okay. Window blocks. Window blocks, there we go. Now you could make the hardened steel plates ones if you wanted to, but I don't recommend doing these ones. The simple fact is, if you overdo them, you're not really gonna lose too much when you upgrade them. Okay, so you're just gonna need some more glass plates anyway. So that needs to go in there. Oh, excuse me. So we're going to be looking at guns today as well. for the CV. So we're going to be looking at this. This is you got flag turrets here, drill turret. We can't do that because we ain't got no power cores. Plasma turrets, rocket turrets, miniguns we've got, cannon turrets we've got. So we're going to be looking at flags. Now flags are a range of 900 meters. Okay, and we also want to go into our tech tree and capital vessel, because we've got another 222 points here, and this is what we're looking for. Now you've got on these, these are only functional in space, so you're going to have rocket launchers. And you're going to unlock these. You're going to have pulse lasers. We can't have those yet. Okay, so we've got the rocket launchers. Did we unlock those? Yes, we did unlock those. So we're looking to have a look on everything on the CV here. Okay. Right. And there are reasons why you're going to be having these on as well. Okay, so do be aware that we're going to be having front guns on. Artillery, there are 1000 RPMs. Sorry, not RPMs, 1000 meter range. What's that one? Pulse laser. Right, we can have the T2 generator now, so that's going to be good for us. I think that's it. We're just waiting for guns on that one. Okay, so that's level 25. So let's have a look at weapons for us. Level 20's there. Yeah, that's all done there. Tools, multi-tool T2. That's going to be fantastic. We're going to make one of those. Portable lights, we'll just get rid of these. Miscellaneous. I still don't know what flares do. If anyone knows what flares do let me know, because I have no idea them. So we can now do another. We unlock that. We've got a T3 one, so we got that there. Hover vessel, what do we got here? So we've got rocket turrets here. We've got a plasma turret. Okay, artillery cannon. That's 1,000 meters, and they are exceptional to take out bases. Okay, and we will be using those because we're going to be doing a combat HV. Small vessels. You've got just more thrusters really. Pulse laser here. Plasma cannon. Still a lot of stuff on there that I haven't done. Thruster jets 3x7x3. Unlock those. Unlock those. Anything on the base that we haven't unlocked yet. Plasma turret. Unlock that one. Not that you need it anyway. I mean, the range of that is range 950 meters. Now you imagine anything that comes in at 950 meters is dead. And the minigun is 900 meters. This is why you never see any drone attacking your base, because of the range of your base guns. I've got 2 of these minigun turrets. I don't need any of these. Don't need the plasma. I mean, look, hit point 3,000, damage 1,270. Nothing is coming to kill that, unless it's going to be a capital vessel and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll be looking into that. So I've got 20 points there. Oh well, we'll leave it there. Leave it there. Right, so Let's see, so we've got 10 of those, so I think that should be about it. So let's turn that off. Okay. Ah, I wanted some stairs, didn't I? Let's just check some rounds here. Okay, so we definitely need more rounds. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put this back on. So ammo here. So we need, what is it? 30mm bullets. So we'll do, how many of those? 50, 10. We'll do 30 of those. 15mm bullets. Right, I can't remember. Right. 15mm bullets and 30mm bullets. Okay. So that was currently what, 30mm bullets. 30, 20, that's 20, 30, 40. We'll do that. And 15mm bullets. Just turn that off a minute, and we'll just do that and put that back on. So we need flak shells because we've got a flak turret, so I need to make sure I am looking at the right flak shell. Flak turret, flak shell CV. Okay, flak shell CV. That one. Flak shell CV. Now look, this takes electronics. Flak shell BA. Output count 20. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The flak shells aren't going to be used very often because of the expense of them. So we're going to leave that going there. Steps, didn't I? Oh, I'm sure I've got steps. Yeah, we've got steps. Don't need all of those. Right, so let's go to the front of the ship. And this is where you're going to say, well, how do you get down? Okay, and this is where we decide how do we get down. I think it's going to be so here we go. That now lets me get in the ship. Right, so this one here is going to be the armoured door. This is our first armoured door. Okay. Armoured door for a reason, because we don't want people just coming in and out. Right, so I think we're ready to go because we want some sathium. We're just going to have to go and do our other repairs. Okay, so we're going to fix our door here. Now we know what the size this is going to be, which is the 7x5. Okay, so that's sealed that, and then obviously we're going to be repairing our little guns here as well. Repair here. Right, so let's see, did we lose anything here? Yeah, we lost the stairs here. Right, so now we need the glass. And now we need our door. Okay, now we need to check N, and we're now sealed again. Right, okay, so we now can go and repair our glass. So I've got no charges left. Right, that doesn't really matter if we've got no charges left or anything like that, because we're off to go and get sathium ore. Sathium ore is very important to us at this point in the game. And I just forgot where I was going. I'm going up to the cabin deck. Right, so the first thing that you're going to make sure is this is all done. Okay, all of this is done. That turns off. Okay, this is all done and finished. We're not using that anymore, are we? Well, yes, you're making ammo for us, so we'll leave that on. So check your fuel capacity. Make sure you put auto group on. Doors there. You can see we have 26 doors. Okay, so main here. So we've got like 18 minutes of energy here. 3% on the AU, so we can only jump to AU, which is not going to be good at all. We'll probably go and have a look at the moon. And oxygen is at 86%. Right. So the first thing that we're going to do before we go and do anything else is we're going to get into there, going to put on our main engines. Okay, so we can take off here. Alright, we're going to have a look at our map and say, right, where are we? Where's our base? That's the excavation site. Right, our base is all the way over there. Don't really want to go and do that currently at the moment. So we're going to come out on V. Now, what I recommend, the first time that you do this, yeah, okay, make sure that you are on the ground. Okay, exit the game. Okay, go to resume game, copy your game, and then load the game back up. Because you're doing something different and you're not used to doing that, yeah, make sure you always do a save. So we're going to be going off to space when that's loaded. How long have we been streaming for? 1 hour. Right. Okay, so we're back in there. So now we're just going to go straight up. We're going to come out onto V. Okay. So you can see that we're doing 18.1 meters per second. Look at the orbit count go down. Okay. Like I said, this is the important part now. So we're coming out into orbit. And as long as it stays 22 degrees C, we're okay. And this is why I say you save it. So here we go, into orbit. You can see the heat coming off. You see that there's a little judder, okay? Changing screens. We are now in orbit, ladies and gentlemen. We are in space. You're in the lower atmosphere. Okay, so you still got to go up. Okay, when all these clouds have gone, this white area has gone. Okay, like kind of now, sort of, yeah. You are now in space. Okay, so around about 600-700 meters, yeah, you are now in space. Welcome to space. Okay, so you got your map here. You can see you got 2 orbital stuff, and you got 2 like little sergeant arrows. If you see those sergeant arrows, they're okay. They're for you, right? Now, the nice thing that you can do about this, you can turn your you can get out of your cab, because this is the problem that you are going to have now, okay, yeah, is you've got no gravity. So how do you get over this? Okay, alright, so you've got to make sure your jetpack is on. So there's 2 things that you can do, because don't forget, no gravity in space, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what you're going to do, whoa, is go to this object here. Okay, and you're going to press P. Okay, and what you're going to do is go to devices, generator, on. And you are now turning your jetpack off, and you've got gravity. Okay, you have gravity. So how are you going to do that if you're going to be flying around all the time? So you can have a look at how much power you've got. Okay, now it's saying 16 minutes here. Turn your main engines off, you don't need them. Still only got 17 minutes, right? So like I said, we're in space. We have gravity on, so we have no helmet on. Our helmet is off because we know that when we're in space everything's fine. All this is oxygenated. All this is in oxygen. Now watch. This is in oxygen. Watch this. No helmet. And it's minus 130. Okay? So remember, space is cold. Space is cold. Don't ever forget that. Okay? So this is why we colour code everything, because we know what areas we can and cannot go into. Now, we're going to put our main engines on here, because like I said, we're going to look for SASIM ore. Now we've got to be very careful on here. I don't think our flak gun is ready yet. Right, so we're going to go off to the space station. Sorry, not the space station, to the asteroid belt, and we're keeping a very close eye on things. Okay, very close eye on things. If we come out in V here, you can see it just as much better. Now don't forget, if you run out of power up here, you are dead in space. hoping I can find one quite quickly. Right, we're just about to come up against a space drone, okay, and we're going to want to show you the space drone. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but it's to the left of the sun by the asteroid. I'm just going to put my crosshairs on it, which is there, just flying around there. Now when you see one of those things flying, yeah, just be wary. Okay, always keep your guns in front of it. Never go broadside. Okay, because around there where it flies is going to be an asteroid. You can see it on the map there. Okay, so 1.46 kilometers away. Okay, and our guns hopefully will activate when it's in range. Space drone, plasma. There you go. And that's how quick we took it out. Alright, that's how quick we took that out. I wonder if I can quickly do it. Okay, so this is the loot you get from them. Okay, you get flux coils and you get power coils. Okay, and that's what we really want. But if we carry on now, so around here somewhere there is valuable ore. See if I can find it. There, on that asteroid. I think it's that one. I might be wrong. Yeah, it was. It's just the way the light was. I was hoping to find some sathium. Used to be able to find it quite quickly. Unless I've changed it again. Normally by now, when I was playing 5, I would have found it. I can't believe we haven't found none yet. Right. See that structure there? I'm just going to stop for a few minutes so you can see it just above my crosshairs. That's the space station. Okay, that's the friendly space station. There's also others in here that are not so friendly. Right, so we're going to go to any old asteroid, because I don't know whether they changed it or not, but I want to show you the operation of of mining an asteroid. So you're going to go up and you're going to slow down, and then you're going to jump into your devices here. Okay, and you're going to go to your where are we? You're going to shut all that. You don't need that down there. All those. And where are you? You're going to go to turrets, and you're going to go to mining turret, and you're going to access. Now this is your mining turret. It's as straight as anything else. Is that the mining turret? No way. Is that the mining turret? The minigun turret. Drill turret, there it is. So you're going to access the drill turret. Okay, this is the access turret, and you see it's just like a normal laser, but the range is only 30 meters, so that's out of range. So you've got to move right up to the asteroid, and I mean right up, practically until you're touching it. Okay, so it's there. Now you're going to jump in, and it says you cannot dig here. So when you find an asteroid that says that you can't dig there, no point, you can't dig there. Right, so we're going to jump out, and we're going to carry on looking for an asteroid we can mine. So I'm going to go into V because I kind of like watching it go around. It's easier to see the asteroid that we're looking for, but obviously it's not as easy because I haven't found none yet. Right, okay, so we've got another drone coming in here. Okay, so don't forget, you're going to be closing in on this drone. Don't stop and don't get stuck. Space drone, plasma. That's behind that bloody asteroid, that is. There we go. Dead. Don't forget, right up to it. Right up to. Check your radar. Make sure your radar is done. Okay. F out of your chair. Because what you're going to be doing is you are going to be going quickly. No, you're not close enough. Okay. Make sure you got your food done. Okay, then you're going to be coming out. Okay. Like I said, normally when you found a drone, I think, now I might be wrong, I think I may have found an asteroid with Saturn in it. Now we're going to close in. It's just coming under my ship. It's, if you look at the crosshairs and look straight down, you can see an asteroid with a little bit of gold on it. Yeah, that's what we're after. That is a Saturn. High skull. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. Now don't forget, you've got to remember your power. Okay, so you can't constantly mine, and this is why when you build a capital vessel, you need access in, because they now brought temperature in. There we go, look, 1.4 kilometers. That's the Saturn ore there. So we're going to switch to the front view asteroid. Now remember, you need to make sure you're going to be, doesn't matter about breathing, it's the cold. It's the cold. Now your mining will only do 30 meters. Okay, it's a very short range, very short range, but this is what we've come for. Check your radar, make sure there's no drones. Okay, and you're going to get really close to this asteroid. Remember, 30 meters. Now don't forget, your drill is underneath you, so you want to kind of be there, just probably around about there. Jump into your drill turret. Okay, and still 149 meters away. This is where I would like some cameras. Okay, so now we need to go up. Forward, I think it is. Long time since I've done this. Long time. Well, they were meant to have fixed that skull. They were meant to that when you weren't near the base, they your base went into like a sleep mode, so it wouldn't get attacked. See, because you can't move, you can't fly your ship while you're in this mode. So it's really kind of annoying. Right, Sathimor. We need to move back. Yes, there's a drill turret, mate. You can have 2 on, but it's awkward. So Sathium. This is a Sathium asteroid. And there we go. If you're too close to it, it won't drill. Okay? It will not drill. And just like using a drill when you're in your HV, or yeah, in your HV, just drill it. Cannot use it on the planet though. Okay, so don't try and do it on the planet. And this is why you built one of the capital vessels, because it's great doing this. Don't forget, keep an eye on your power. And yes, you can mine the whole of this asteroid if you wanted to. Yes, you can. I believe people have done that. I believe people have done that, but why bother when you've got a capital vessel that does the job for you? Why go to all that trouble? Right, so we're going to jump out now, and we're going to thing. It's there, kinda there. Yeah. Carry on mining. I mean, literally, why would I want to get into a hover vehicle in space when I've got a drill turret that does the same job? I mean, good on them. Everybody plays their own way. I just wish they had a longer range, you know? It might be cooler. Right, so we now need to move the ship again. Because while you're here, you might as well mine a whole lot of the Sathium. My ship is a brick. I call it the Hammerhead. Because all my front guns are at the front like Hammerhead Shark. But yeah, like I said, there's some pretty nice prefab ships out there. But I kind of like building my own. I don't care if they look like a brick, so long as they work, because you can always make it look better later on. Right, so we're going to move in a little bit closer. I am keeping an eye on the radar, by the way. And the power consumption. Well, yeah, you can build if you've got the time and the effort and the determination. You can build anything you like. That is what a capital vessel is. It's a mobile base. You can actually build your own base, your own space station as well. Right, so I think that's all the Sathian mined. Okay, so we're going to F out of that, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into V. Okay, so you can see that we took out a great big massive chunk there. And now we're going to see, that's the moon. Okay, we're not ready to go to the moon, but I want to show you the star map. Okay, and this is the map that you are on. Okay, alright. This is the friendly base. Okay, anything that says ADM, which is admin, yeah, is friendly. If you go to a space station that does not have admin on, be prepared to have a fight, because it's going to be hostile. That's the planet Aqua, and that's the Aqua moon. So if you go and click on the Aqua moon, okay, it should tell you the resources. But currently orbit information here. So you've got Sathium, Nadidium and Promethium in orbit. Okay, so those are the three ores that you can find in space. So we're not going to look for Sathium. Well, we've got Sathium. We're not going to look for the Nadidium because I don't think we need Nadidium yet, or Promethium. But you can see that its PV and difficulty is 2. So if we go to the sector map, which is that our sector map there, yeah, and we click on that one, and you'll get Aqua moon. The Aqua moon will tell you what is on that moon. So on the moon you've got iron, cobalt, copper, silicon, nadidium, Sathium and Promethium. No meteorites fall on the moon, okay, even when it's depletion. There's none there. Now the temperature is -50 to +50. Radiation is 9.7. There's no weather on it, and the gravity is 0.66 G's. If you go to Aqua, this is what it tells you on Aqua. So you're in between 10 and 35 degrees. You've got iron, cobalt, copper, silicon, promethium and magnesium. But you do have meteorites that fall, which is iron and cobalt. Okay? Which actually, it would be better if you had iron, magnesium, promethium fall, because you could keep going, okay? Because you could stay there all the time, but you can't do that. They've not allowed you. Trading posts doesn't tell you anything about it. It's just a trading post. That's the admin. Omicron, this is your next planet here. Omicron and Omicron moon. It won't tell you anything about it. Skillion, that is a new one for me. Never been there before, don't know what it does. So Skillion, it has just Skillion there. Omicron, we've been there before, but have a look at this. 15 AU, okay, 25 AU. So before you even go, say, Omicron orbit, you need to make sure you've got 36 AU or 40 AU, because you need to jump now, you need to jump back. Don't just jump there and then jump and thinking that you can go and find some warp core fuel, because some of the places that you go, you can't do that. Okay, you cannot do that. Alright, and we can't do that because we don't have the fuel anyway. So we are now going to go back down into the orbit of the planet. Okay, so we're going to be going back through. because like I said, we've got all that nice lovely sathium, but we still need to go and collect oxygen and water, and we need to make a hovercraft that can go on the moon, and we need to make an SV that can go on the moon as well. So this is going to be the fun part, because you can't land at the poles. Okay, so when you come into land, alright, it's quite easy, it's not too difficult. Okay, what you want to do is you want to just go straight to the planet to start off with. Now don't forget, they put it in here. Meters only drop when it's depleted, yes. Okay. By the way, there's the space station. There's the friendly space station there. Okay. I think that's a friendly one. Just do be aware of what is around you, because if you get broadsided and you haven't got your guns in, you're dead in space. It's really deplete. Really is not a nice thing to do. If you're going to do any sort of heavy combat in space and it's your first time doing it, pause the game, make a backup. Right. So as we get closer to the planet, you'll kind of learn where the poles are, because you'll kind of, it's the map. If you look at the planet as is, if you look at the top, it's kind of like stretched and fuzzy, yeah, so you know that's a pole. If you look at the middle here, you can see it's more sharp and defined. So we know that this is going to be the east-west side. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to rotate your ship now. So you are going to be going that way. Okay. Doesn't really matter which way, as long as the sort of blurry poles are on your left and right. Now don't forget, because I haven't got big engines on my CV yet, this is why we're not going anywhere. I'm only going at 18.3 meters per second. And this is why we wanted the sathium. We need to come and get the nadidium. We know where we are. So we're about to hit the atmosphere. Don't hit it at a dead flat point, because you do have heat now when you enter the atmosphere. You'll see the ship burn up in a minute. And if you do it too steep, I think you can actually burn up and destroy your ship. So do be careful. It's like a proper atmosphere. See it burn up at the bottom of the screen, yeah? So you're entering the atmosphere here. So we're in the lower atmosphere still. No. So still in the lower atmosphere. Make sure that you look at your orbit rate. Okay, you're 200 meters off the ground. Now don't forget your zero, you've got 0.84 G's here. So you're in the cloud layer at the moment, okay? And make sure when you get in, you press 0. So you line up, okay? So you're coming in now. Now that you know where you are, you can hold your point now. Check your map. See where you are, where you're going. Okay. Now I can't get rid of some of these markers. So we've got the ATS over there. So we're heading over to here. You see my guns are firing there. So you can see the map is a little bit glitchy. Yeah, they're firing at something. Right. So we just want to check the map again. Okay, because we're looking for our home base. So we've still got quite a few bits to go over. Because we want to go here, because we want to go to our oxygen here and the copper and everything. So we're just going to head over to them. This is why you need to, before you go into space, make sure you know what your power rate is. Okay, because we've got 56 minutes left and then we're out of power. And I can't get rid of these markers, by the way. For some reason they will not disappear. Right, so we're just going to land over here. This is where our base is. So we're just going to swivel around here a little bit. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, touchdown. So V, F, engines off. Check your power consumption. 16 minutes there. That's because I've got other power on. Check your ammo here. Yeah, okay. So we got ammo. We're out. Oh, excuse me. We're out of magnesium. The biggest thing that I'm finding a problem of at the moment is magnesium. Basically, no magnesium, no bullets. Right, so in here, what we're going to do is put in all our loot that we got. Yeah, that's. Well, we need to put that in the ammo, don't we? Right. So it now gives us because we got that Sathir ore. Okay, we now have a choice of another big thruster, but this is what we mined. Okay, I mean, we've got loads of Sathir ore. So you put Sathir ore in there, and look at that, straight away I've got a large T2 generator, which we're going to make one of those. And now these are super extra large. You don't need these. Okay, 200 mm, 20 mm. So what you're going to be looking for to find out whether you need your ship to have that, okay, you're going to go to P, and you're going to go to stats, and you're going to look at your pitch and your roll here. Okay, and you can see what it's saying is, well, basically nothing here. Power, fuel, oxygen needed, attack and defense, resources, yeah, let's see, size class 5. We're now a size class 5 capital vessel. It used to tell you here what you used to need. But the way that I work it out is, I know I'm going at 18 meters per second. Okay, so I know my back thruster, I think I've got a large. I could have another one. Oh, I've got fuel. I've got fuel. What I do, I have 2 constructors. Yeah, this is a basic constructor. I have fuel here. Yeah, I always have emergency fuel. Right. Now I'll quickly show you the engine room. Now that's the maneuverability, isn't it? Yeah. This is oxygen. Okay, These are oxygen tanks. All of these are oxygen tanks. I think we've got 16 oxygen tanks. Okay. These are the fuel tanks. T2s. We've got 1, 2, 3. I think we got yeah, 1, 2, 3. We've got 4, so we've got 8 T2s altogether. You don't need any more than that. Okay, 8 T2s altogether. What are these ones? Are these large? Thruster large, yeah. Thruster large. Now the reason it takes up so much power, right, is because of this thing here. Now if you go and turn off the workshop switch, okay, I have now got a lot more power. That's the big difference, okay? Yeah. Always, always, as a practice, you've got a cargo container here, right? Always, minimum amount. You make sure that you leave some fuel in there for emergency use. So if you totally, utterly run out because you forgot to reload your fuel, yeah, you know that you can just hover in space, get your fuel, put it into your fuel container, make more fuel because you've got the pellets, okay? But people forget to back up, and that's what I try and teach and say, look, you're going in space, mate, never done it before, make a backup before you go. That's what we did. You're going to go and do anything new, going to take on a POI, back up. Like I said, look at all this. Look how much fuel I can make with that. And I don't make normal fuel now, I make hydrogen fuel. Okay, we make this stuff here. Okay, because that gives you a fuel value of 300, where this only gives you a fuel value of 150. Okay, so you've got to remember that as well. We're going to take a short break. We're going to get a cup of coffee. We'll be back. We're going to go and upgrade the engines. We're going to go and check all our plants, see, are now fine because 1 light to 1 pod. So we're going to be picking all of those. We're going to be doing some fruit because we want some food. This is our basic stuff. But we're going to be working on the engines here. Okay, we need to get these covered. We need to have more thrusters. And this is one of the reasons we went and got that Sathium to upgrade the engines here. Have fun, stay safe. We'll see you soon in around about 10-15 minutes. Enjoy.